Now here's how we can use the iCloud on iPhone. I'm going to guide you through it fully and quickly, so let's get started. If it's your first time in here, definitely subscribe for more tips and videos like this one. First of all, when you open up settings, you can see your profile at the top. So it is your Apple account. You need to have it in order to download apps and generally use the iPhone. But this also automatically comes attached with an iCloud account. It's the same login information as for your Apple ID. It's all put together. So when you click on your profile, you can tap on iCloud and see your current situation. So for free, we have 5 gigabytes of storage. So every iPhone user has at least 5 gigabytes. When you click on it, you can see what is currently taking up the storage. So in my case, I can see some backups, photos, drive, and so on, right? So I'm going to get to that, but if you need more storage by any chance, you can always upgrade to like 50 gigabytes, 200, 2 terabytes, or even more options are going to be available. And now the important part is the saved to iCloud section, because we have the 5 gigabytes or however many you have available on the cloud from Apple. So right now we need to decide what exactly or how specifically we want to use that cloud storage. For example, some people go to the photos and enable syncing of this iPhone, meaning that every single photo and video they capture with the camera will automatically be uploaded to the iCloud and backed up there. So it's great and everything, but 5 gigabytes is not going to be a lot of storage, so you will likely need to use more. So some people prefer to use their iCloud storage with the photos, for example. But this is not the case for me. Instead, what I like to do is to back up my emails there, so I can turn on the email right there. And it means that 31 or 32 megabytes worth of emails are on the cloud, right? So I'm using my 5 gigs, which I have for free, to store my emails, right? And also more things like, for example, the notes, right? Or messages, health-related information. This is everything, all of the data which I back up to the Apple Cloud, and this is using up my 5 gigabytes. So you can see below, you have to specifically decide if you also want to include the contacts there, or reminders, Safari tabs, and all of the other things in here as well. One more thing though, we also have the iCloud Drive, which is a dedicated place where you can upload any file type. Something similar to Google Drive or Dropbox. And if you have it turned on, you can leave the settings and open up Files app. And in the left section, you can find it to be part of the locations here. So we have the On My iPhone, which is the local storage, but you also have the iCloud Drive right here. And if you upload a photo, document, or video, or anything else in here, it's going to use the 5 gigabytes. It's going to be part of that pie, right? So that is how you can also utilize it for any random types of files. So I hope it makes sense. I tried to explain it the best I could. So if you have any more questions about this, I will be glad to read them in the comments section below. And if it's like a question worth making a video about, I'll definitely do it. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you later.